So, like, as much as I love sports, and I love sports, I think sports are great. I really do think sports are great, but I'm kind of done with sports. I think sports are it's a,
Modern day slave trade?
yes. I was trying to figure out the right way to say it, but it's just a way to okay, let's go back. Let's go back. And I know we ain't got a
Okay.
lot of time, but when you go
You,
back in time,
you.
you had these men, and we saw this on TV as little boys. At least I did.
hmm
So you see the king or the emperor, and they have all these people in it's not a stadium, but
Coliseum.
yes. And then you have the king and all his people, and they put whoever else in this ring to do whatever else to each other.
The gladiators.
Yes. And when you think about sports, that's really where it came from. I mean, think about that. That was a sport to them.
Oh, 100%.
That was a sport. And
Death
so,
sport.
right. And they beating the crap out of each other. And so when you fast forward to sports now, one of the reasons why I'm done with sports is, well, there's a lot of reasons, but now since we're talking, let's start with Deion Sanders' son.
The issue that's happening right now.
Yeah, let's start with him. Projected to be one of the top 3 or 4 quarterbacks in college. So projected to one of the 3 or 4 best quarterbacks in the NFL draft. Won all these awards. So when you think about this young man and all that he's accomplished, me knowing sports, and I know sports, and I'm not saying I'm a guru, but I'm not dumb either. Me knowing sports, that young man should have got drafted at least by the 2nd round,
Yeah.
no later than the 3rd.
Can you enlighten people on what's going on for people who may not know what's going on?
So Deion Sanders' son is a college quarterback
hmm
for the Colorado Buffaloes. This young man had an amazing season. He's had 2 amazing seasons. If I'm not mistaken, he transferred from Jackson State
hmm
to go with his father to Colorado.
hmm
Had another amazing season. And don't get me wrong, this young man is very, very confident. But I don't have a problem with somebody being confident. I'd rather you be confident than not confident at all. And so I think because of his confidence in who his father is, people hate on him.
Yeah.
His father is a very confident man.
Yeah. Charismatic.
Yes.
And just to help catch you guys, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on is that the NFL draft is happening right now. And basically, I think his name's Shars Sanders. I can't say
Yes.
his name properly. Has basically kind of been blackballed in the NFL draft, even though he shouldn't have been. Am I
Correct.
okay?
Correct.
Please.
And so when you see that, when you see somebody deserve something and they don't get it, I got a problem with that. I really do. And even though I can't change that situation, I still have a voice. I'm still a viewer. So that's one of the reasons why I'm done with sports. And I know why that's being done because of his father. It's just, and I know who his father is, but you know what? I'll just say this. When you've done what his father has done, why shouldn't he be cocky? Why shouldn't he be arrogant? When Deion Sanders stepped on the field, he backed up everything that he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with that. But why? But my major problem is, why is that young man paying for this?
Paying for what his father did.
Yes.
It's like they're attacking the son for the father's.
Right.
hmm
And then I watched this show, and it gave me more perspective. I think a lot of those general managers and coaches, they don't want to deal with the young man because they know that young man is also going to listen to his father. And so when you got your father who's been at a certain level, who's done this, because you look at a Deion Sanders, the average coach in the NFL right now, most of those coaches probably didn't coach when Deion Sanders played. Think about that.
hmm
So a lot of those coaches in the NFL are probably about Deion Sanders' age, I would guess. So Deion Sanders probably, to him, and rightfully so, probably feels he knows just as much about football as the coach,
Or even more.
or even more because he played it. So when you have a son who's going to listen to his father, because he should, That young man would not be where he is today without his father. That's enough said. He wouldn't be there without his father. If I'm a coach, I need the father still here. You're where you are because of your father. Why not draft him?
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing the young man in. Dion, shut up a little bit, but he's here because of his father.
Yep.
That's enough said for me. I want him. But, because of who he is, and I do think race does play a factor in that. It does. We all know majority of NFL owners are white men with privileges, who've had privileges. You look at, and I'll say this, you look at what happened with Robert Kraft a couple years ago. That situation, he's the owner of the New England Patriots.
Enlighten people who may not know.
He was caught in a solicitation for prostitution. He said he didn't do it.
He was buying prostitutes?
Something of that nature.
Okay.
Allegedly. Let's use the right words. Allegedly.
Okay.
He was allegedly doing something. So, and what he did, we know he did it. But when you have pockets and because you can make certain things go away, money is power, man. Money is power. And when you're those type of people with that type of power, sometimes you can make certain things go away. But for me, the reason why I've walked away from sports is because I'm just done with that. I'd rather watch a high school game. I'd rather watch a college game. But the professional game, the professional NFL, NBA, I can honestly say, if you see me watching an NBA, NFL game, it's because I went to your house and you have it on. Or because me and you go hang out and they have it on. But I won't call you, Antonio, and say, hey, let's go watch this game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that. I'm not going to even invite you over my house and say, let's watch this game. I'm going to invite you over my house and say, let's eat something. Now, if you ask me to put the game on, I'll do it for you. But as far as me all into the sports thing, the bull crap that goes on with the sports, I'm done with it. And take it a step further, not just that, but you look at the LeBron James thing. I'm not hating on LeBron James. He should have did that for his son. He should have. I'll say that. But as a fan of the Lakers, is that fair to me? If I'm a fan, I don't want LeBron James' son. I want the best prospect available because I want to see the Lakers do well.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'll take it a step further. If I'm on that team with the Lakers, can I respect anybody's opinion in management? Think about that if I'm a player. I can't respect anybody's opinion in management when I got a guy that I play with and he's calling shots too. Because I can feel like, you know what if I get traded? How do I know he didn't have nothing to do with that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you see what I'm saying? So when I look at all of that, it's like, I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. Let me watch the high school kids. Let me watch the college kids, junior college kids, the kids that really have a passion who want to play because they just playing.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there's some motive behind everything. So
Okay.
that's where I'm at with sports.
Actually, so basically the politics of sports have gotten out of control.
Out of control, and it's just too much for me.
Gotcha.
And it's not real. You can't say we have the best Lakers roster when we didn't even try to draft the best player.
Uh-oh.
I mean, think about that.
Uh-oh.